Hello children, good morning. Hope you have followed the lesson which I have started. I taught you one page of the lesson till 17th page, 16th and 17th page. Understand? What is the name of our lesson? A question of grammar. A question of grammar. You are very much aware of grammar, right? So, in this lesson, how it misguided or he mistook the character of our lesson. His name is William. William Brown is the character of the main character of our lesson, I can say. What happened? He wanted to give a party to his friends. How? Why? Why? Because his parents, being weekend, on Saturday his parents were going to meet their relatives. So he was not going with them. That's why he thought it is a good chance to throw a party to his friends. So he wanted to take a permission from his parents. So he asked his father whether he could give a party to his friends. Then father said, "No, of course not." Look at this sentence. No, of course not. How it created a fuss is our. This is grammar part, which confused William, our character, our hero. Okay, how? So when he asked the permission for giving a party, father said, "No, of course not." Then he was disappointed, but that thought of giving party or inviting his friends to his house when his parents were out, it did not vanish from his mind. It did not get cleared off from his mind. So what happened when he went to school also, same thought was just ringing in his mind. It was going on. Then the period was going on. Miss Jones, his English teacher, was taking the class. And what she was teaching? She was teaching about some grammar class thing. Understand? And she notices that William was lost somewhere. He is not concentrating on the lesson. That's why she asked, "What have I just been saying you?" William sighed, looking blank. At that time, teacher asked, he was sighed. Sighing means taking a long breath. It's enough like that. This is called sighing. Then what happened? He was puzzled. He did not concentrate on what teacher is teaching in the class. That will put you in a lot of problem, children. So, only thing he remembered was teacher was teaching some participles. Participles. Participles means verb plus ing form. This is present participle actually. In past, like coming, writing, thinking, etc. They can be used as adjectives or nouns as a subject in the beginning. Okay, generally these participants are used. If you use them with auxiliaries, helping verbs, is plus coming, going, eating, then it becomes a verb. Without it, if you use, it is a noun form or adjective form. So he only remembered that the teacher was teaching some participles. Then Mrs. Groan, when he was unable to answer in a right way, Miss Jones ground shouted at him, and I was what she was teaching. She said, two negatives make affirmative. Two negatives, no, not. Two negatives in the same sentence make a positive sense. She said. Huh? How? She gave the example. There is not money in the box. You said there is not no money in the box. Means there is money in the box, it means. No single boy in the class can say no to my answer. My question means nobody in the class can say no. All are ready to answer. In this way, it gives positive sense. She said that. So he had in mind that. So father said no, of course not. When he asked for the permission, then he took it as a positive answer. According to his teacher, two negatives in the same sentence make a positive sense. That he understood, that he remembered, so he mistook it. What his father said? No, of course not. Means no, you are not going to invite anybody. He strictly said. But according to his teacher's teaching, which he did not listen properly, because of that he thought, no, of course not means yes. This means yes, he thought. So, Friday evening only, he invited some 30 friends to his house. He asked them, I am going to throw a party, tea party. Are you going to come? Who says no for the party? They all got ready. So, he did not even inform it to his parents, mother or cook at home, caretaker. Nobody knew about it. Then what happened? He was just, he came with the group of his friends. Understand? Then what happened? Seeing so many people at the gate, the cook was puzzled. She asked her, why so many people here? Then he says, I invited them for the tea. No. Father said no. She said, no, father said yes to me. No, I don't allow. So what did she do? She bolted the doors, backside door, front door, and even she closed the fastened means closed the windows, etc. So that these children cannot enter the house. But these naughty children, what did William do? He pelted a stone at the window pane. Pane means glass, P-A-N-E. P-A-I-N, pane means no P. He pelted a stone, means he threw a stone at the window pane. Window pane or glass broke. So all rushed into the house through that window pane. And what did this boy do to the cook? He locked her in the cellar so that she should not come in the middle of their enjoyment. After locking her, it struck to him that one should prepare tea for them. One should give them snacks. Then how is it possible when cook is locked in the room? Then he thought what to do. Then after some time his spirits rose again. Rose, R-O-S-E, rose means a flower. Rose means to move high, to move up, increase. So he did not give up. What did he do? We will see today. Come on, he called. Let's go to the pantry. Eat what you can. So he said, let us go to the pantry. Do you know what is pantry? Pantry is a storeroom in the house where we can store food items. It is called pantry. A shelf or one small room beside the kitchen where all food items are stored, extra food items which we cannot place them in the kitchen. Extra things there, those we will put in the store, kitchen store, which is known as pantry. So he told all his friends, come on, let's go to the pantry and eat what you can. The boy trooped in. The boys trooped in. Trooped means went in a group inside the house. Together in a large group, all at a time they rushed into the pantry. Shouting, laughing. George with great gusto. George, William's friend, with lot of enthusiasm, curiosity. Gusto means happiness, excitement. What did he do? Drank a whole jar of cream. Can you drink cream, children? And so much. Whatever came to their hand, they just went on galloping, eating, gulping up. So George drank one complete big jar of cream. William and Douglas ate gooseberry pie. Pie, you know, one sweet dessert item. Pie, pie. Gooseberry means తెలుసా మీకు? What you call ఉసిరికాయ అంటారు కదా, దానితో చేసిన ఒక స్వీట్ ఐటమ్ పై, just like cake I can say. It is not exactly cake, a dessert, simple sweet item. They ate that gooseberry pie. Henry ate a whole currant cake. You know, black currant cake. ఎప్పుడైనా తిన్నారా? Black forest, a kind of cake flavor. Who ate? Henry ate cake. See, George drank full jar of cream. William and Douglas ate gooseberry pie. Then Henry ate what? Currant cake. When they left, the entire larder was empty. Understand? When they left the pantry, entire larder means cupboard, where all these food items were kept. Not ladder, larder means a cupboard where these food items were kept. All vanished. They were empty because some they ate, some they spoiled, some they threw down. They created a mess. While they were enjoying themselves, one of the boys who had seen at the drawing room window came back. While they were enjoying like this, one of his friends, what did he do? He went and looked at the drawing room. Drawing room is front room at the house, hall we call, where we arrange sofas and everything for the guests to rest. They are coming home, he screamed. He went, he peeped in the hall and saw, and came back and informed William, they are coming back. Who are coming back, you guess, children? Yeah, of course, they are William's parents. They are coming back, he shouted excitedly. The boys flocked to the window. A cab was turning in at the front gate. William grew pale. So, what happened? They all came to the window in a group. and they were peeping out, looking out. What could they see? One cab was entering into the gate. Then how would be the situation? How did William feel? He was pale. All color of his excitement vanished. He became just blank. The cab contained his family. Who were there in the cab? They were William's family, parents, sister, and all. 2 hours later, another friend of William's arrived. While leaving, she looked up at William's window and caught sight of William's untidy head. 2 hours later, another friend of William's arrived. So, he was late. One more friend arrived means. While leaving, she looked up at William's window and caught sight of William's untidy head. William's untidy means unclean, not neat. Head, all hair and all, it was not in a combed, trimmed way. Come and play with me, William, she called eagerly. She came late. She wanted to play. Come on, William, come, let's play, she says. I can't, said William sternly. Sternly means strongly. He said, no, I can't. I'm going to bed. He said, I'm going to bed. Well, why are you going to bed, William? It's not the time to go to bed, evening time. How could you go to bed now? It was his friend's question. William leaned out of the window. I'm going to bed, he said, because my father doesn't understand English grammar, that's why. Understand? He said, I am going to bed now. Why you are going to bed now? Because my father does not understand English grammar. Is it so, children? Think? It is not like that. He violated, crossed his limits. He disagreed. He disobeyed his parents' words. That's why now he was sure that when parent gets inside, he surely punishes him. Understand? Teacher told him the other way and he took it in other way. No, of course not. No, you are not going to invite any friends, he said. His father said. And what he took it, టూ నెగటివ్, నో మరి నాట్ రెండు ఒక సెంటెన్స్లో ఉంటే ఎస్ అని అర్థము అని అనుకుంటారు. దట్స్ హౌ హీ మిస్టూక్. వాట్ ఈస్ ద రీజన్ ఫర్ మిస్టేకింగ్? ఇట్ ఈస్ ల్యాక్ ఆఫ్ కాన్సన్ట్రేషన్. Why didn't he understand what teacher taught? Because something else was going on in his mind. He was not thinking about what his teacher was teaching. What he was thinking? He was thinking only what he has to do to call his friends home. How could I manage? The plan was going on in his mind so that he did not concentrate in the class. Because of that, he mistook his father's words. No, of course not. Of course means definitely no. You are not going to invite anybody, he said. But he took it in wrong way. Teacher's words he took wrong way. What teacher said? If two negatives come in the sentence, it gives positive sense. But in some different cases, this is not the situation where his father used no and not. In this case, it does not give any positive sense. That's why William was wrong here. And now he was sure that his father is definitely going to punish him. Father is definitely going to punish him. With that fear, he wanted to pretend to sleep. He wanted to pretend to sleep. Actually, he was not getting any sleep. See, when you meet your friends to play and do masti, you are full of energy, joyful you are very happy, and you become more active. In that case, you don't get any sleep at all. Still, your mind is recollecting the moments with your friends. How your mind recollects the time you spent with your friends. So, what happens if you do not concentrate on the lesson which teacher teaches? One thing you will not understand. Second thing, you are put in a great problem. Third thing, you will get the punishments. So, to avoid all these things, what you must do? Wherever, whatever you are thinking, if you are having something thinking at home, leave it at home. And when you are sitting for listening to the lesson, forget everything, only concentrate on what teacher teaches you. If you listen properly, half learning is done. Anything, even your parents are saying something, please listen carefully. Then only you understand what they want to tell you. If you be careless, it will lead you to the great problems. That's what this lesson teaches us, children. Understand? So, this is the lesson. You have to read it. Shall I read the lesson? Yesterday, where I stopped, from there I read. I stopped here, page number 17, till there I read it. So, next page which I did not read, we will read. Today's part, what the boy did. Yesterday, what we learned? How he wanted to take the permission. His father said no to the party. He came to the school. He just was thinking about the party, which made him puzzled. When teacher asked about what she was teaching, he was unable to answer. Then what happened? He lost in those thoughts. He could not answer her properly. But Friday surely invites all his friends. After coming home, his cook also did not get ready to allow them for the party. But what did he do? He locked her in the cellar and broke the window pane and entered the house and did all what mess he wanted to do. So from there we are reading. Come on, he called. Let's go to the pantry. Eat what you can. The boys trooped in, shouting, laughing. George, with great gusto, drank a whole jar of cream. William and Douglas ate gooseberry pie. Henry ate a whole currant cake. When they left, the entire larder was empty. While they were enjoying themselves, one of the boys who had been at the drawing room window came back. He was playing in the drawing room in the hall. So from there he came back to inform something to William. They are coming home, he shouted excitedly. The boys flocked to the window. A cab was turning in at the front gate. William grew pale. The cab contained his family. 2 hours later, another friend of William's arrived. She did not know anything about this all what had happened. While leaving, she looked up at William's window and caught sight of William's untidy head. Come and play with me, William, she called eagerly. I can't, said William sternly. I'm going to bed. Well, why are you going to bed, William? William leaned out of the window. I'm going to bed, he said. I'm going to bed because my father does not understand English grammar. That's why. The reason was different. He was sure that his father is going to punish him. So you people now understood, if you don't concentrate and don't listen to parents words, what would happen? You are also very much aware. I wish that please concentrate to the lesson and listen to what parents tell. That's it for today, children. Thank you.